Okay, we're doing the thing. A later night live stream. I haven't streamed in a while. I haven't made music in a while, and it is about damn time that I do all those things. So that's why we are here right now. I didn't clear off my desk. There's shit everywhere. This is a mess. It's a nightmare. Okay. All right. In today's live stream, I'm gonna try to make a song from scratch, just for a little bit, and then if that fails miserably, which it very well might, we'll move on to mixing down songs that need to be mixed down and stuff. So yeah, that should be fun. So I'm thinking first we could start with like a Serum 2 patch, and then we can also bust out some spectrogram shenanigans, you know? Be good. Oh god, why is everything like this? Da 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 da. Okay. Okay. How's it look on the stream? It looks okay. It's all right. It could be better. That's fine. All right. Actually, wait. Let's have the tuning be visible there, and then my camera can be there, and then now, if I can not click on that, do that. Cool. All right. Now let's switch to. I don't know, where are you? Why can't nothing plays? Absolutely nothing. Why is it so quiet? Oh, this is meant for my synthesizer, right? I have like a bunch of MPE shit mapped to everything. I didn't properly figure all that out. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Let's switch to this guy. And then let's do a couple more things. How do we load a tuning? Go da 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 da. This guy, now we're in 23 notes per octave. And then we just have to, what do we have to do? Use a tuner. It's not actually giving me that much information to work with, because the tuning 23 keto, yeah, this one. Yeah, this is off. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's off. Why are you like that? So we just move everything up by one semitone? 2 semitones? And then down, I don't know, 46 cents or something? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, everything's up 60. All right. We're almost done. I swear. This is miserable. Can I just type in 60? I can. Okay. Cool. And now we can like just get a bunch of these. Then we can ARP it. Okay. And then let's get a scale of some sort. Okay, this, you need to just, honestly, you're not useful. Let's figure out, oh, we want some sort of scale. So we're in 23 Edo, right? Let's get a different tuning file. This guy. So I just want to deal with numbers right now. 4, 4, 2, 4, 4, 4, 2. And then so this is a 24 notes per octave scale, a major scale. And then we can hobble it by reducing one of the steps like that. And then this is now like a quote unquote major scale. Then we can also shove. Are we even? Yeah. Then we can also take a couple notes. And then move it around. I think we want to do this. Yeah, so 17. So this is a minor scale now. And then we just need to fold. Except we'll make it like this note over here. And then divide by 2. I'm so rusty. I haven't produced in like way too long. Okay. And then we'll have that be longer. This is our root, right? Our root is now the longer step. That's useful. Then we turn off arpeggiator. And then invert. Da-da. And then it sounds terrible. And then this guy will be down here, and then we'll mute all of that, and then we can have that, and then we'll duplicate this guy. What's up, Hilda? How are you doing on this fine Monday afternoon? Something like that? And we talked briefly about bird calls. And birds are fucking dope. I got an app with like a AI machine learning bird recognition software thing. I was just like on a hike, just walking around. I heard a cool bird, and I was like, "What bird is that?" And it was like, "It's this bird." And then I checked the sound of the bird that it said it was. It was right. And then every time I heard that bird from then on, I was like, "That's that bird." And I noticed there's like that happened with like 10 other birds, and then all of a sudden I'm like getting crazy information from all around in like stereo space, so I could start to think about not just the acoustics of everything where I'm walking, but also each bird is like its own instrument now. And so I don't know, I wasn't listening to any, usually when I hike I'm always listening to music, but like I was just kind of active listening, just listening to nature and like picking out so much more shit than I'd ever had before, which was very, very cool. I highly recommend. Yeah, I gotta dig into that more. Yeah. Okay, you shut up. just go up. Oh, that's a cool little microtonal fucking whatever that's called when the shit interferes and it wobble, you know, it wobble, you know what I'm talking about. You can hear it. You have ears too. Trying to walk without headphones more, especially since I started writing weirder electroacoustic stuff. Yeah, it's like a conundrum because it's like, damn, I don't know, when I'm hiking or on a walk, that's usually when I digest the most amount of music. Like, I don't know, for me to like actively listen to an album, it's best done when like if I'm either like learning like a flow prop or something and like beating, like, you know, I've been learning like things similar to like poi or whatever. That's like a great way to listen to music because you're like basically in like a dancing kind of state, and then like, I don't know, it's something to like kind of focus on in the background. And then also hiking and stuff. However, nature sounds so fucking cool, and when if I'm listening to music, then I'm not listening to nature, you know. Like, if the point of hiking is to place yourself in nature, you know, and see all the sights and feel the ground beneath you and the changes in terrain and the, you know, feel the fucking wind and the sun and all that, well, you got to listen to the birds and the trees rustle too, you know. You got to listen to the wind. That's also part of it, and I'm kind of neglecting that now that I think about it, which is a bummer. But I'm starting to learn to appreciate more of how nature sounds beyond just, wow, there's echoes and reverb and stuff, you know. I don't know, it's cool. I'm excited to be digging into that. I was controlling the wrong thing. Okay, that's something. I don't know. Let's just keep adding shit, right? So we got this guy. Let's make you a square wave with only a few partials. And then let's take an auto filter, and then we'll do that and just give it like a little bit of width. Let's give it a lot of resonance, actually. Let's make it go kind of fast, but like just. And then let's pitch you up. Ow, you're fucking loud. And then we'll do some counterpoint kind of shindig, right? So if this is always going up, it goes up and then down, then we'll have a guy that goes down in a similarly very boring fashion. And then maybe we'll give it a little swingy thing right there. Okay, that sounds terrible, but actually that's kind of cool. And then we can pan that, and then let's give this more reverb release, and then we gotta pitch this a little bit differently, probably. Let's have it do that. And then this guy will be panned. My cat is begging for attention. Oh, hello. How are you today? Yep, I know. Okay, so we got that's a thing, right? And then what else do we want? I want flute sound. Definitely want flute sound. Maybe we can make this do like an ambient piece, and we can have each element kind of come in and out of focus or something. And like pretty minimal percussion, if any. Maybe like slight percussion. That could be cool. Let's take you, and then let's just do that. So 15 minus 23 says 8. These are 10 steps apart, which I forgot what 10 steps is the perfect fourth in this. right? Something like that. Am I mixing everything up? I think I'm off. I think I'm off by a bit. Okay, what do we want to do? We want to get a flute. We definitely want to get a flute, so we're gonna do some of that. We're gonna give you just a couple odd harmonics, because flutes have odd harmonics, if I am remembering correctly. It's an even one, but fuck it, you'll get one. Why can't... Oh, I was doing it to the wrong fucking oscillator. That's so cool, dude. And then we'll just make it way less. That's way more than I was expecting. Oh, it's because I'm playing 2 notes. And then we also gotta decay it. And then what, we're gonna add noise, a little noise oscillator. Okay, bud. And then the noise oscillator is just gonna... Where's the sustain? What did I do? Oh, I have that over there. I'm so dumb. Now, I can't apply a filter to only one oscillator, right? Is there something I could do with that? I don't think so. Filter... I don't know. I'm learning new shit about operator all the time, so like maybe I can. I don't think so. That'd be cool if you can apply a filter. I mean, this is what I should use Serum 2 for, if anything. But I'm not. I'm most definitely not. And then we'll make this this one. Wait, this goes to yellow, orange, and green. Orange is what? Purple goes into green? That can't be. Okay, whatever. That's fine. And then, fuck it. And then we'll... Okay, and then, let's just lower the volume of all of these. Let's also group all of these into a thing, and then add a little bit of compression. Okay. This guy over here is terrible. Oh my god, this cat. I just want you to know there's a cat putting all of her weight onto just my wrist, so I'm playing with the handicap on. And then we'll just take some more fucking bongos, man. Yeah, dude. And then we'll... Oh my god, cat, please. And then I don't know. Okay, cat, no, we can't be doing this, bud. I'm so sorry. no. All right, I'm quickly getting really tired of this. What's that sample pack called? It's like a 5 a.m. 5 a.m. Yeah, this one. Zone drums, hand percussion. Is that a fucking... It's like a Brazilian... I can't think of the right... Well, whatever it is. You like scrape the thing against the thing, and it sounds kind of like a voice. What's up, Hatrify? How are you doing? What brings you here on this fine Monday afternoon, night, not afternoon. It's probably an afternoon somewhere. Let's just flatline this guy. And then repitch. I'm all right. I'm doing okay. I'm a little rusty on the making music front because like I haven't done it in like a week. So I decided I'm gonna put myself out there while I'm rusty and force myself to make something, or I'll fail miserably and then try again later, which is generally how things go. Let's filter these picks. Because I don't want to hear no click, no goddamn click whatsoever. And then I don't know what we got. Okay, so that's something. I want to hear... What do I want to hear? I want to hear a lot of like harmonics going all fucking crazy. Doing a bunch of crazy stuff. So how can we do that? I mean, we could just take an LFO, and then the LFO can be set on random, and we can map you to the course. Yeah? And then, actually, let's take a multi-map. So it's mostly going to be playing shit in the middle. I don't know, there's like... Right? It's going to sound like that. But if I want most of the harmonics to be at the bottom, I want to wait the LFO to be mostly playing shit at the bottom, right? I can map you to a multi-map, yeah? And then the multi-map, we can map to the course, and then we can apply a curve to the multi-map, so it like mostly plays stuff at the bottom, you know? I believe that's how it works. You'd expect that to be how it works, but it's like, it seems like it's not fucking working. Okay, it most definitely works when the curve is positive. What? Let's just invert the max and min. Okay, we got a thing. Let's record this. Honestly, is it just me or does that fucking bang? I think it's a good idea to use a different BPM than the usual one. I have been using like almost exclusively like 80 to 90 lately, so like that's probably a good idea. What happens if we... Yeah, let's shut all these up. And then let's take a shifter. So we warped... What happened? Yeah, let's warp it up a fuck ton. Up 36. And then let's use the shifter. Oh, shifter can only go down 24. Let's use another shifter. Down 12, lower the window. Those are all artifacts kind of added from the warping. What if we... What happens if we... Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I forgot changing the window amount makes crazy fucking sounds. Usually mostly like bad, but like what the fuck, dude? That's nuts. Here, let's record these out now. It's a shame there's so much noise, but there's some cool shit, right? Like that fucking bangs right there, right? Like that's for sure. We're tossing that into the beat, no doubt. And then wait, let's find a different one. Then this one will go here. We'll toss that there. And then just fade that. Yeah, something like that. And then you said a different BPM than we normally do. You know, I have like nothing at 75 at all. So let's try that. Oh god. And then here, because I totally fucked with that. You just take that. Bam. Okay, we can just do that, and then let's saturate it or something. Yo. Yo. Okay, and then we put that. This guy, obviously that guy's got to go there so that sound doesn't get too stale. All right, now what happens if we stretch you out? Ooh. There's kind of something there. Interesting fucking sounds. And then, I mean, okay, if we're gonna do 75 BPM, this is like kind of dubstep. Add Redux to track 33 and play with the automation because it does sound pretty. Oh, these guys, that would complement the weird sound design because it's got a bunch of like artifacts that sound kind of like Redux. That'll do it. Yeah, no, good shit. Now, these guys way too busy in general, but like we can like hypothetically don't know why I said hypothetically. We can just duplicate this whole section over, and we can get rid of those sounds there, and then they'll come in over here or something. And then we'll grab an alien riser. I know I made new risers recently, or sort of. I just grabbed a random sound design session, and then I titled it to be a riser. Let's... Yeah, that can be... That's a riser, right? Except it's like, it's too crazy, you know? So we'll give it some of that, and then some of that, and then we'll give it some of that, and then we'll also give it a little bit of erosion or something, because like white noise, and then give it some of that, and then we can also make the frequency of the erosion go up, and then we can give it a bunch of reverb. Okay, it's too crazy. Let's make it really quiet. Okay, still too loud, but overall kind of cool, right? And then we'll make it sweep, because it's like kind of like sweeping around your head a little bit. I meant to make it do the other way. I'm so silly. Now, we probably need more drums and stuff. So let's grab a rhizomorphic snare. That will probably do it, honestly. Let's just slap that there. Yeah. And then... Oh, it's very loud. It is very loud. I do have a Fletcher Munson curve there I can turn down. Okay, now it's very, very quiet. Okay, I can't be having kicks playing at the same time as the snare inconsistently. That's just stupid. Who in the right mind would ever do that? Not me. Ain't no way. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now we're gonna also want like percussion and shit. So can we just grab like shakers? Yeah, shakers are good. I do be liking African percussion. Okay, it just already is swinging with the transient mode on. Let's just like mute right there. Okay, we kind of got a thing there. Let's grab a shaker. I fucking love this shaker. The shaker is so good. Dude, African percussion fucking slaps. I've been like so into African music in general. They've been fucking cooking there, man. The Africans know how to percuss. Yeah. I've been super obsessed with this particular album from Tanzania. I don't know the right way to pronounce it, but it's this tribe from that country, and they're apparently the only human civilization to sing in perfect intonation or tuning with the 7th harmonic. Like it's fucking nuts. Like, why hasn't any other civilization done that? I don't know, but they sing in like a justly tuned intonated scale. It's got a 7th harmonic in it, and they super emphasize that, and it's got such a like cool warm fucking color to it. It's so good. Come on. Also, they got this crazy like Tanzania. Oh, Tanzania. What did I say? Tanzania and Tanzania. Yeah, those two. Bro, the I don't even know what is that? Is that throat singing? It's fucking nuts. Cause like I feel like it like highlights the harmonics so well in the voice, and it works really well with the tuning. I don't know. Yeah, it's fucking sick. It's so cool. Highly recommend this whole album. Album is good. I've been obsessed. Like after listening to that album, I can now hear a seventh harmonic when I listen to like justly tuned music. Like it pops out. It's like trained my ear in such an interesting way. Like without me putting in much effort at all, you know? Like I just listen to that and I'm like, oh, that's that sound, you know? There's a seventh harmonic. Neat. It's like mute one of those or something. And then let's put a auto pan on. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just auto pan shit. Let's make you just like a little bit, just a little funky with the that, and then we'll put a 3/4, and then yours is gonna be like a tremolo, and then we'll put one on you also. We'll do 3/8, and we'll also be a little bit out of phase. Open hat. I want to see how far I can get with just like shaker percussion, more percussive stuff that doesn't sound quite yeah, at the end of a bar. Yeah, probably. I mean, you can't really go wrong, honestly. Let's see where are my open hats at. That one's way better. And then let's like make that shit real quiet, and then let's like put it offbeat just a little bit, and then let's put it there, and then we'll do that, and then we'll invert it, and we'll make that guy loud, and then we'll do that. And then okay, that's fine for now. It's kind of sloppy. 4 of them's 1/8 note. Wait, 4 of what's and 1/8 note? What do you want 8 of? But 4/8. Right, yeah, right there. They gotta shut up. That's such a weird, I don't know what the fuck is going on there. Okay, and then let's start adding sub. Let's get some cool like pitch bending sub patterns. Like here, I wanted to go boom, you know what I'm talking about. Let's add operator. Where do we change this? I want to change the pitch bend. Yeah, pitch bend amount plus minus 24. I'll do things, but open hat 1/8 notes at the end of the bar is what I'd be hearing in my brain. Oh, was I doing it? I was doing it not that, wasn't I? What did I do? I put Am I crazy? Where? Oh. Yeah, I just did it. I just did it a whole fucking... Yeah, I can hear that. Okay, and then right. This guy's got to go boom. Pitch control. You go. Except it's gonna go whoop at the very end, right? That's not quite. I wanted to go even higher, man. I guess I can just like. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. So we'll go boom, 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 boom. Fuck. Okay. I'm out of space because it's in 23 notes per octave, so let's transpose this down 2 octaves. And then I gotta move that up 2 octaves. Jack Lab's legit challenging. Yeah, no, it's rough. I mean, I'm always getting like inspiration and shit from the chat, and like sometimes I'll just like point out a thing I object that was just like a good idea that like I might be overlooking or whatever, because you know, tunnel vision be real. See, this is what's so cool about microtonal shit, you know? I'm playing these like weird ass fucking small steps. Like the best sub is like in between like what's the best sub usually argued about? Like between like 38, 40 hertz and like 60 hertz, that's like ideal, or between 40 and 50. Well, when you do microtonal tunings, you got like way more fucking notes to do cool shit, you know? So you can like be more creative with your melodies while still hitting like the optimal like sub frequency range for most playback systems. I want this to be lower though. Except this last little bit kind of suck. Let's. Okay, I don't know. That's something, right? More... Okay, what happened to... I totally recorded out, like, I made a bunch of melodies and shit, and then I completely muted all of them and then did my own thing. What did they even sound like? This is not gonna work at all. I just have to change up. Hey, what's up, alien? How are you doing on this fine Monday afternoon? Okay, yeah, I don't know about this, man. You can at the least, let's move you down. And then let's just make you mono. I'm probably gonna scrap the melody. I mean, some color is nice beyond just like bleep bloops and drums. That's kind of cool. I do kind of like it. It's got, I don't know, it's kind of wonky in a fun way, with the like kind of swingy off time drums and whatnot. Let's duplicate these a little bit. Take this riser. Let's put that riser there. Let's get more of a classical risers that I put on everything. Put that, and then we'll make you real quiet. Add a lot of delay and all that shit. And then let's just get rid of the beat loops. The air is just so good. It's so good. So good. This guy kind of sucks though. That guy over there. Not too bad. How's everything going? It's all right. I've been feeling mighty depressed lately. But wouldn't you know it? When you start making music, you start suddenly feeling better. Assuming that the music you're making is actually good, which I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying what I'm doing here, regardless of if this goes anywhere. So. It's a vibe. Let's we gotta EQ some shit though. We for sure gotta EQ some shit. Let's just do that, and then we'll put a thing here, and then we can start. Let's kill the grid, and then we go like. That's kind of fun. Then we just do it again, and then except you look at the automation again, except we're gonna do that, and then we can maybe play with the bias a little bit. We can add some even harmonic. No. It's so simple. It's such a simple sound. It's literally we're just throwing a sine wave into saturators, but like, what can I say? Nothing. That's pretty good. Okay. Then we can make a breakdown. Speed running this shit. Okay, in a breakdown, what do? You cut the sub. You cut the drums, or at least the kick and the snare. Right? About a delay. Let's do a kind of funny delay thing with the build up. So the delay, you know, like increase with shit, and it'll be like something like that. And then we'll just do that. Give it the old 1-2. Mess with Serum 2 anymore at all? Like, to find any new tricks or cool? Not really. Nothing like unique that like anyone else hasn't talked about. I don't know. As much as I want to get good at like really diving in and sculpting like one specific sound and being really precise with all that shit, it's just not my style, I think, of sound design. I think my style of sound design is just like fucking with a long series of effects on and resampling stuff and then warping it and then resampling that. So I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna keep throwing myself at Serum for sure, but definitely I burnt myself out on it pretty quickly. That's for sure. And it's okay. I mean I'm pretty happy with not like being particularly great at like phase plan or Serum or whatever. Like I feel like most other producers are, because I think that also kind of helps me have more of a unique sound and like a more unique approach in how I go about stuff. So I don't know. Okay, no distortion over here. None of that shit. Then we absolutely need to start having some counterpoint over here. And we can like gradually introduce different elements and stuff like that are like adding to this kind of wave-like melody, you know? Maybe it can turn into like a wave-like chord progression. Except fuck, I don't I'm in 23 notes per octave. So 6 notes is a minor sixth, or 5 notes is a sub minor. 1 2 3 4 5. And then 1 2 3 4 5. And then we'll go 13 notes. So this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. Wait. No, I'm fucking stupid. I want this to be it. That's gonna be 13 notes from that. Okay. And then yeah, that's playing an octave. That's fine. And then we're at 15 notes. This is 4, so that's 11. So this is a tritone. This is a smaller tritone. So in 23 notes per octave, you have 2 tritones. You have one that's like 570 cents. You have one that's like 630 cents, right? I don't know if anyone knows what the fuck I'm talking about, but so this is a, Hey, what's up, Rising Morphic? Oh, that sounds terrible. Oh shit, the whole gang, they're all walking in at the same time. Catch me with my pants down. Oh god. I don't really know what I'm doing over here. I just kind of threw myself at a thing. We got some kind of dubby weird. Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't think the beep boop is doing it at all. Cause like before I didn't have the beep boop and it was or I didn't have the melodies and shit. Which like kinda adds yeah, the beep boop is not doing it, except the that. Yeah, that bit's kinda cool. We can keep that. Okay, and then yeah, I don't know. This it's all very weird. Okay, we need more interesting sounds going on. Where did the beep boops came from? What the fuck were you again? What was all this? I took a shifter, and then when you automate a shifter, the like time delay amount, the like buffer size, you get crazy sounds. That wasn't the sound, it was over there. Oh, it's this guy. Right, that's what we should be using. Duh. So let's take you, warp you times 4. I don't like that guy. Wait, what if we make an LFO and then we just fuck around with the bias amount? It's kind of like a gate in a weird way. It's very strange. What if we just like... Wait, what was I... Where was I playing this from? It's kind of, I think that's pretty good. I don't know. What do we got here? Why can't I speed you up again? Oh, here we go. We can also give it the old McMahon low pass filter with square wave LFO. And then, I don't know. Nah, that's kind of shit. Unless we like really crush it beforehand, maybe. Let's just do that and then do that. Except that's pretty terrible. How do we make this sound good? We add panning, the filter. Except slower. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's... Like it gets kind of cool, I think, when you like listen to it on loop for a little bit, but overall the idea is not great. What if we take in from 26? I think it's kind of cool. Thank you, Mr. Leaky. How are you doing on this fine Monday night, not in the afternoon? I did it just for you. I want you to know that. I'm streaming at this time. I don't know, I'm having too much fun just twisting knobs than I am like actually trying to like make music. Let me take, maybe we just like slap the spellbook on it, format shift, maybe just a little bit of envelope depth. Actually, it might sound cool if we just like go crazy with envelope depth, like mechanical creatures that now coexist with my incredible goblins and insects. Yeah, we got robots, goblins, and bugs. You don't have measles yet. Yeah, stay away from the children. Do not go near any children. You're all contaminated. Oh, no. Okay, what can we do for realsies? We need to like be a little bit more productive, right? So what do we have here? We have a bunch of fucking shit, right? Let's just keep... Okay. So we can take that, fade that guy in, right? So then we can go back to, I don't know this. Okay, so let's take I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll just duplicate that. We're gonna put you here, and then we're gonna duplicate you. No, we're gonna turn off. Oh no, I did it all wrong. I need to keep the lock thing off so the automation isn't locked, and then now I duplicate that over. And then what are you again?
I love that song from SpongeBob, the one that goes beep boop 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 bop boop beep.
That one doubles over everything. Yeah, I'm sure. I think Audio Goblin has a great flip of that. Audio Goblin SpongeBob. Yeah, Tingbot Flip Pants. This is the first Audio Goblin song I ever heard.
Yes, hello. I was wondering if you could play that song again.
Which one, man?
The one that goes bee boo boo bop boo boo beep.
No, man, you're thinking of beep boo boo bop boo bop boo boo bop boo
Bee boo boo bop boo boo bop boo boo bop boo boo.
beep boo boo bop boo bop boo boo bop boo.
Bee boo boo bop boo boo bop.
No, man, you're thinking of beep boo bop 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 boo boo bop.
Yeah, the song fucks. It's good. No, it's too much. Why are we? Honestly, yeah, maybe we don't need crazy bass sound. Maybe we just go back to drum. We just keep it silly. Not silly. Keep it simple. I'm saying silly because I just read your comment and now you're polluting my brain. Okay, and now what? Now what? Now what do we do? How do we make it? We gotta make it good somehow. Let's just get a spell book. And just when in doubt, just fucking put a spell book on it, you know? You can't ever go wrong, except for all the times where I do go wrong by just resorting to doing this every single time. Let's just do that and that. then let's just slap that on that, and then we can go. Why isn't it warping anymore? What did I do? What did I do? Oh, that's cool. What else can we do? Let's just resample all of that, and then maybe we can warp that into something cool. Okay, let's just reverse it, and then reverse it. Then I mean, like, you could just, honestly, it's so easy to just make something work when you're doing like dub. It's just, you just loop it, and it's slow. You take something slow and kind of loopy. I hate the little ping that's happening at the downbeat though. It's pretty annoying. Yeah, this all kind of sucks over here. Okay, that suck. That does suck a little bit. Let's just make the driveway go slowly. Okay, overall, I think I'm tired of working on this, and I don't think it's good, but it was fun to work on it, and that's all that matters. However, there's a decent amount of effort into it, and who knows, maybe I'll wake up tomorrow morning and I'll be like, oh, that shit is so gas, oh my god, I gotta release it, in which case it would be good that I saved the project file. So let's do that on the off chance that is actually good. On the off chance this is actually good. I misspelled everything. 75 BPM. Done.
Okay. New thing.
Let's we can mix down a song. Oh, there's this guy. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go on this guy. All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom and whatnot. I'll be back in a second. Everything crashed while I was gone, so that's great. All that time, all that lovely time spent for nothing. I guess I could play the synth. Though I don't know where my other camera is, so oh man, I can't set it up. That is a bummer. Before I go, you asked if this is still Ableton. The keyboard, the synth this is another synthesizer. Not another. It is the Osmos synthesizer, so it's a hardware synth. External of Ableton, so I can fuck around with that. When things are loading or when things are crashing. This is Ableton. Yeah. This here. transients are crazy on this, man. The snare. Is there like erosion on everything? Why does it sound like that? There's that. Oh. Oh, we have a noise vocoder. It sounds totally different over here. Snare sounds totally different over here. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. Okay, so this song, I mean, like, conceptually for the most part, I'm mostly done arranging. There's some of the sound design bits I don't like fully, like the intonation or whatever. Where the fuck are you? Sound design, talking granules, this thing. This guy here. At some points he's clipping in a not great way. And at other points I'm not crazy about it. There's also somewhere in here I'm doing a parallel process frequency shifter. I can hear, I think over here. Yeah, right in this section. And it doesn't really sound that great. So I don't know where the fuck that is. Right? Yeah, it's clipping right there. I mean, there's a lot of saturation and stuff. Oh, shifter, right here, at the very end. I'm so silly. Oh God. Also, secondly, where's the sub bass? Sub bass is, we're using a dynamic sub. Up until here, the sub should be super quiet. Am I doing that? I'm kind of doing that. We can do it a lot more, I think. Yeah, I don't like the clipping there either. Oh, there's so much shit going on. Okay. This is we're getting there. This would definitely work well on an upcoming like aquatic
EP. I feel like this has got like deep fucking abyssal depths, kind of Lovecraftian horror vibes from
like the Mariana Trench or something, you know? Yeah, I think that makes sense. Okay. Let's work on this song. If Ableton won't crash again, that'd be
super cool.
Let's do this guy. Inland crashes suck so much. Yeah. You eventually like kind of figure out what to avoid and what not to avoid. I'm just coping. It still crashes on me all the time. I haven't figured it out yet. Here. Oh, this guy. Okay. Wait, what is that thing that's panned? That guy sucks. Where are you? It's in here. Under 58 group. Is this. You. Or I can just be reasonable. Yeah, I knew you were gonna do it. I knew you were gonna say it. I fucking knew it. Like, someone's commenting on crashing Ableton, they're gonna tell me to switch to Bitwig. It's gonna happen. Called it. In my head, I didn't actually call it. This guy. It's the delay? Why is the delay that insane with the resonance, but the original sound isn't? That doesn't make any sense to me. let's see if we can spice up this guy just a little bit. Maybe we can just like with a delay. Missed the piano roll so much? I thought the Ableton piano roll sucks. I guess relative to FL Studio. P1. Am I P1? No, they're just talking to PI. PI is P1, yeah. Okay, let's just get rid of the clicks here. Let's try resampling some stuff. I'm not 100% happy with what I'm doing in this section here. I don't know. Kind of cool, honestly, just like by itself. I don't know if I can like kind of cool. Gonna stereo swap on this guy. Oh, that's cool. Now, I think the song is too busy for this to really like sound good, probably. We might be able to fit that over here, actually. Introduce more shit over here, and kind of I think his idea is passable. So what do we? I'm thinking we can continue to resample these guys. We can make new stuff. We'll do this, and we'll saturate it again, and then we'll take auto filters, and then do a sweep up guy, and we'll so we can have that kind of going twice, and then we'll duplicate this. I'll set this guy to the down one, and then we'll do that. EQ8, obviously, and then stereo, no, spellbook, we put the spellbook on fucking everything, and then it doesn't matter what shape you are, actually. We'll reset, we just set you to spin only, and we're just gonna map X to that and negative X to that. What's a shame about the clicking? That's just a part of the fucking... What can I do? Yeah, no, the clicking's just gonna happen, man. Wasn't even the sound I wanted to make. Okay, let's take this. And then let's go back to, let's do that. And then we're gonna do this guy. I mean, that's kind of cool. It's got to stay, I don't know, we got to make it more sad. What do we do over here again? So we have... Okay, so this switch up has a problem where it's very full and full of, like, I don't know, strong textures, things with like a shit ton of overtones, very bright synths, and then just entirely drops off and then turns into these like ambient pads. And the ambient pads, I think once you're used to hearing them, they sound cool, but the switch up doesn't quite do it. Maybe I just need to like ring out all the synths and stuff like that with like a big delay. Honestly, that maybe that'll just do it. Maybe that'll do it, and then I don't have to worry at all. That kind of does it. Not gonna lie. I think that just 100% did it, and we'll do that too. I don't like it actually. Oh, I did it with this guy over here. Okay, what do we do? What do we do over here now? Fucked up. Let's just undo. Let's just undo that. It's just terrible, man. I don't know what I'm doing. What happened? We need a downbeat squiggly. A downbeat squiggly, please. Stat. And just a normal delay, maybe? And an OTT? Kind of cool. It's kind of cool. It's not really audible. Let's try smearing it so it lasts longer with a delay. Another one, but really short. That's kind of cool. Let's go back for a second. Let's go back for a second. there are good ideas here, but yeah, this whole section is kind of a fucking mess, man. Why did I cut the drums? Yeah, the big problem is just going between the two extremes of just like super busy and stuff into this like more flowy, chill, down tempo, whatever. What makes the clicks, man? What makes clicks? You know, like what's the deal? What's the deal with them? I feel like you can make some sort of stand up, some fucking Seinfeld-esque stand up about clicks. Oh, what's up with them, man? Like I make a fade, still there. What's the point, man? What's the point of the fade? You think that? Oh boy, fucking hate OTT. All my homies hate OTT. It's the worst. It's actually really good, and that's what makes it so fucking annoying to use, because you kind of have to use it. Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. Maybe I can have to do something with the sub here to complement that. That could probably help.
I'm already losing objectivity. I'm getting annoyed. I mean, we loosely made 2 sections, and we slightly updated 1 section, and we fixed the mix on a couple things, and that was productive. And then we made 1 garbage awful song. And then we mixed down a little bit of that other song, the one, yeah, it's Scorpion Bite. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna force myself to do just a little bit more work. No, I'm beat. I'm tired of it, and I want to stop, but I won't. So we're gonna work on mixing down this fucking dude and try to figure out how to figure out this last drop. Oh man. Yeah, music has just been annoying lately. I don't know. I'm just going through a funk. I think that's all that's really happening. And like they just come and go. But they sure are fucking annoying, gotta say. I'm not a fan of funks. No, sir. Listen to Stravinsky. True. I did after whatever that stream was when we talked about Stravinsky, I did listen to, I think, all of Firebird, or most of it. I don't know if I finished the whole thing, but yeah, it's good. It is good. Which I think that was the one that popped up. Yeah, this conductor, he's just like sweating. He's sweating bullets. I strive to be this man. Like he gives such a performance. I love that guy. Okay, we're doing this song again. All right. Okay. Music is fun, folks. It's rewarding. The big one. Yeah, this guy.
We just need to do some volume automation on you. That is all. And then let's panty wind from the left. What are these layers doing? What's the point of these two layers? Like, what are you doing? Okay, a whole bunch of shit. Too much shit is happening, man. Way too much. You get muted, you get turned way the fuck down. You're gonna be so quiet. Okay, way too loud for one. Like, I get it, you're a big thing, but you are definitely too loud. And then the chords are so dry. And also way too fucking loud. Just too much shit in regards to, there was like a little bit too much happening, like in the build-up. There's like this gradual build-up and intensity of elements being added, and then in the last like 8 bars, like right at this point, like 3 things got added at the same time, and then it got like way too loud in volume. And so it's not necessarily that there's too much shit, but the way that I was introducing them was clumsy, I feel like. Right? Like now it's a little bit more gradual, and you start to really hear all the synths that I'm what's the word, foreshadowing, all the synths and stuff that I'm foreshadowing in this section start to come in here, whereas before I was like, I don't know, they're coming in a lot earlier. Yeah, it's just like a big giant game of like volume automate, like especially when I'm like towards the ending stage of the mix, which like I'm kind of getting, like I'm still not 100% on like compositionally what I should do with this section, but yeah, as I'm finishing out the mix, it's just like a lot of utility automation for adjusting the gain of different elements as I'm bringing them in, and then as I bring in one element, I can turn another element down, but I still want it to be in the mix, but I don't want it to be a central focus, and I don't want it to eat up too much headroom. So it's like, it's a lot of that. But specifically in this section, it's just mostly about trying to create like the proper build up and payoff. And I want the introduction of the I want to introduce like this element here. I don't want you to hear, oh, that element just got added. I want you to be like, oh, I'm now just noticing that this thing is creeping in, if that makes sense. Like if the volume is, if I had the volume like super, what did I do here? Like if the volume is turned up a lot, and then we get to this section, right? And then it's just going to turn on really loudly. Like well, one, everything's washed out with reverb and the mix sounds like shit. But I think it's I don't know, it's too sudden. I don't want to be like, oh, they added this thing that they're going to foreshadow. I want it to be something that creeps up and is unnoticed until it grabs your attention, if that makes sense. Because I want it to, I don't know, just be like seamless in terms of that, like recognizing that the element is there versus hearing the element being added. At least for this build-up, because it's like a very ambient thing. I don't know how to fully describe it. But also another thing is I'm definitely like way too self-deprecating and hard on myself when I'm producing. So when I'm like, yeah, there's too much shit, oh my god, oftentimes maybe there isn't too much shit, and I'm just like hyper focusing, because I definitely do that. And I definitely sometimes like look back on streams where I'm like, oh, this is fucking terrible, blah, and then it's fine the whole time, you know. So I don't know. There's probably a better like mentality I could take to approach that, because I'm kind of a negative Nancy when I'm producing. And then like the end result I'm really happy with, but the whole time I'm making it I'm just like seething with rage. I'm like, I gotta stop doing that. A paradoxical or uncoherent attitude towards FX versus dry. Can you elaborate a little bit? I don't know what you mean. Like in this song in particular, I'm doing some like strong disparity between FX stuff. Like it becomes completely dry at the drop and then I introduce it. So there's this like switch up, right? Because it's all about like change. Like something is satisfying. A lot of stuff in music is satisfying when there's like a big switch up, you know? If the build up has a bunch of reverb and then all the reverb cuts out at the drop, then it's like, oh, there's like release in a way. I'm drowning in reverb and now I can breathe again, kind of thing. And I mean, I like mixed it up a little bit on different songs and stuff. Yeah, but I'm not entirely sure what you mean. Okay, yeah, this second over here is a clusterfuck. And then also there's too much reverb on something. Is it this guy? Well, let's turn on a reverb here. It's not that. It's this guy. This has too much reverb. So like I'm definitely like using a lot of FX and stuff, but now it's for like sparing elements and stuff. Instead of everything having reverb chucked on it, I'm automating and using sends. Like this element, no reverb in the beginning, but then at the tail end I introduce a big tail, you know? Okay, and then over here, what's going on over here? Do I need what are you? That's cool. Must have made that like years ago. We need a better build up here. We need like a riser of some sort. What am I using for riser here? Maybe we can just do a reverse reverb tail actually for this section. So let's take our Harmer / Pigments group. And then we're gonna take... Cool. And then we'll just cut that, and we'll reverse this. This is probably gonna sound like shit. And then we'll take in from our reverb send. We have a lot of sends. What's this one? We're gonna take in from C. We're gonna record from reverb send C, and then record here. And then okay, I think I just kind of fully realized your question in terms of like paradoxical or like switching up, having the FX dryness thing. I'm basically using the amount of effects as an element itself to create a pattern with, right? Because music is about patterns. So like the pattern itself of the amount of reverb I'm using at different points is something like musical and kind of interesting. And you know, it's just like another dimension of sound going on. You know, like the sound of the room or the sound of the reverb or whatever is evolving and changing throughout the track, and I'm also using it as a mixing element to glue different elements in space and whatnot, right? So we have this guy. Oh, this got to go here. And then there's too many elements there again, talking at the same time. So, what's going on here? Am I doing anything stupid here? Okay, no, it's this guy. It's the singing guy. Yeah, you can just turn off. And then what do we do in the beginning over here? Alright, this does need to be louder, actually. I don't know what I'm doing. So this is like an orchestral thing. I have to be careful of the version I listen to because many orchestras fuck it up. That's pretty funny. I should just look on YouTube. Probably. This guy. I'm just gonna skip through it for the moment. That's an oboe, right? I'm pretty sure that's an oboe. I fucking love oboe. Like, I feel like if I was to be in an orchestra, I would for sure want to play the oboe. So this is kind of like drumline march thing, and just slowly like builds in layers and stuff like that. Bassoon, okay. Bassoon is honestly better than oboe. It's just big oboe that go deep, and deep is better, you know. Now I wouldn't say this is like, I wouldn't call this like too much. Oh, or like too much shit or whatever. You're saying adding shit, because this is all, they're all like layers kind of playing the same melody, or like creating chords or whatever, so they all glue together. I guess like a thing that I do too often is having too many ideas playing at the same time, or just too many sounds and stuff, because like, yeah, you want to make as many like layers as you can. you know, it's like layers of FX or whatever. But like if you go overboard with that, then that definitely can become an issue. But when you have all the elements working together to create one like wall of sound, then that is like, that's also something I want to strive for. That is great. That's just like orchestration in general, now that I think about it, right? Like I need to get more into like writing a big chord, but then voicing each individual chord with a different synth in a different stereo space. Because that shit can sound so cool. I mean, that's just like orchestra, really. But it's time consuming. One of my favorite songs, which is it Royal Dragon, Sir? I don't think so. No, Reality Harshness Defender. So good. I love that you can follow each individual voice. Yeah, that song is so fucking good, man. Oh my god. Yeah, when you said what did you say? You said it's like pretty loopy, or so it's linear adding. Yeah. Guys, I think it's like because he's mostly like a dance. He mostly makes like electronic dance music, which is like very loopy in of itself, and so it kind of has that structure, but at the same time is using a lot of orchestral writing and stuff. Though, the I find it actually super interesting that you said that the giant chord seems to be JI, which now that you say it, like, yeah, I think so. It's got to be because that chord is like fucking, it's fucking insane. Of course we are, yeah. So now I want to revisit that, because I'm super curious. And it's like mostly like stringed instruments and stuff. He's talked about in interviews. I guess a lot of it is like contact instruments, but also he also has recorded instruments himself. I think that's mostly like percussion and drums. Best album ever. Yeah, this is one of my favorite songs on it. Big fan. Dead Soon is the greatest song of all time, which is also really orchestral. And I mean, they're all so fucking good. I don't know. I don't like picking and choosing. Tit for Tat is great. This one is also top tier. Brock Inspector, top tier. Cuckoo, of course. Big Question, Small Head. Ever Decreasing Circles. The only song I'm not 100%. This is Tipper. He's greatest artist of all time in my factual opinion. Yeah, very good. This album in particular, I think, is his best. It's so good. But I was saying, Hourglass Infringement. I have not 100% on it relative to everything else. I feel like it's such a slow song, and it happens so late in the album that like I start to feel very tired, like sleepy almost, in a way that isn't like, I feel almost like uninterested in a sleepy sense. But it's interesting in where it's placed in the album, because it's so quote unquote like boring for the first half, and it's like such a kind of exhausting experience to listen through all this incredible music that you get to that point that it like starts to like nod you off to sleep, which is also like a really interesting musical experience. So yeah. All right, wait, let's go back to this chord and think about whether or not it's tuned in JI or not. Yeah, like look at the waveform when like you don't hear all the other percussion and stuff playing at the same time. It's like super stable. So like definitely not, I don't think it's 12-10. It's either like JI or like close to it or approximating it. Pretty sure, because that shit sounds so consonant, right? And especially the end. It sounds a lot like Manfish, who he does a lot of he's cautious with tuning of elements. Yeah, like super interesting, which totally makes sense because again it's like a orchestral approach, and like especially with those like free pitch instruments, I guess it's mostly strings and stuff like that, they often are a bit more liberal with their intonation. All right, PI wants to hear Spoke by Hidden Orchestra. There is one Hidden Orchestra song that I like a lot. I don't remember what it is. It's Stone. Stone is pretty good. Yeah, definitely not as in tune. Like Manfish is like I mean, Manfish is what he calls it spectralism. Well, we'll play the thing in a second. I am curious. We're on a music listening thing. But Manfish they're fucking dope. Ooh. Oh, software tutorials. Okay, I'm less interested in that. But it would be cool if he did like more theory stuff. He talks about hearing JI intervals, which I found the best way for me to be able to hear overtones and to hear harmonics in particular is to learn to overtone sing. Like that actually like kind of warped and changed my brain in a really cool way that like in a really fast way also that like producing music hasn't. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna try to find, I don't know, just this one. Or the point of conversation. Play. Yeah, fucking nuts. Fucking nuts. Insane. So yeah, that's some like crazy electronic JI stuff for sure. We got birds. I was saying earlier, I'm getting into bird watching. I'm gonna be a bird person. It's happening. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna memorize all the fucking bird calls. I'm gonna be able to walk in nature and I'm gonna be like, that's a blue spotted thrush. That's a seagull. You know, I'm gonna do that. You can get an AI bird recognition app on your phone. You can just like, I should probably listen to this. But it's a trainable thing, and then you can just add that to your repertoire of things to listen for. It's just like, oh, birds, sick. There's a bird called I'm pausing this again. There's a bird called a musical wren, and it sings in perfect fifths and perfect fourths and octaves, and so it's just straight up just singing in basically like a musical diatonic scale in a sense. Musical wren. Let's find this dude. Yeah, there's all right, that one was mid. Banger. Insane. God damn. And it's really cool. So like how well they sing the song is like how much more likely they are to mate, right? And like if one is like sick or something, then their tuning will be off and they won't sing perfect fifths and fourths and octaves quite as well. Which, you know, is like a clear indication for them being sick and not like a worthy mate or whatever, right? And it got me to thinking about how humans mate, you know? People be fucking musicians. People are super into musicians. Why? How does being able to play music relate to, you know, your capacity to like care for young? It doesn't quite, but like it's indicative of like similar things. I don't know. Birds singing a song to attract a mate is like basically on the same level as people posting thirst traps on Instagram or whatever. It's the same fucking thing. We're just a bunch of monkeys, man. Just a bunch of monkeys. Banger.
universe is a song that's danced with it.
There's some philosopher I think said something like what is it? Like we are all just instruments being played by the universe. And that's all that we are. So like I don't know. When you go up on stage and perform and press play on your USB and play a song, I'm just a bird, dude. That's just me singing my bird song. All right, later, Pink Sounds. Fucking, I'm in the tree singing my bird song. You know, trying to accomplish my life purpose. And that's just me fucking playing music on stage. Now, mind you, I'm not trying to get laid when I'm playing music on stage like a bird might be, but you know, it's like the greater life purpose. Sound non-Octavian system. Yeah, I don't think it's like. Here, wait, let's. All right, we're doing research. Musical Ren. Name for. It probably plays some other intervals and stuff too. All right, give me some song stuff, man. Oh, I got it from a research paper. Did I put it? Did I not fucking? Oh. Bird vocalization, pitch and music analysis of different birds. Where did I read this? All right, this is gonna take way too much time. Musical, bro, where did I fucking read that? Perfect. I swear to God, I swear. Maybe said in bird vocalization. Okay. Nope, I have no idea. All right, maybe I'm crazy. Gotta go Google Scholar now. Yeah. Actually, Flight by Hidden Orchestra. Well, too bad. We're listening to this one. This is Spoken by Hidden Orchestra. Yeah, this is super good. I should just dive more into their shit because there's a couple songs of theirs I really like, but I haven't explored them much. Okay, so they prefer consonant intervals, but like not always. I don't know, super interesting stuff. Here, I'll just link this if you're interested. Was that a fucking balloon? Hold on, I'm sorry. That's insane, dude. Picking up birds. Okay, that's just a normal bird. Why is this one? It's just doing normal bird things. Now I don't know if y'all have seen a lyrebird before. These guys are fucking nuts. Insane. Come on. Come on. They just made a kookaburra sound. They don't make kookaburra sounds. They just copy other things. Chainsaw. There's one doing a chainsaw sound. Yeah.
And that's a car alarm.
It's making the sound of the reverb of the fucking chainsaw. Are you like, what? Sounds like a fucking speaking spell.
Has the purple lyrebird species. He also, in his attempt to outsing his rivals, incorporates other sounds that he hears in the forest. That was a camera shutter. And again. And now a camera with a motor drive. And that's a car alarm. And now the sounds of foresters and their chainsaws working nearby.
Okay, yeah, we already saw that. Okay, what the fuck is a chod kingling?
So and it has a energy. You were originally made traveling.
Okay, that was a bad video to actually hear what it sounds like. There's a bunch of instruments. Here we go. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure the thing over here is it's straight up a balloon. It's someone like playing a balloon, like a percussion instrument. Well, it's pitched actually. They're like playing it pretty much in tune. You know, you just like inflate a balloon and then you just squeeze the top thing, right? I don't remember what it was. Yeah, fucking nuts. I feel like Bart Hopkin has done similar stuff. Balloon Waltz. That might not be it. But Bart Hopkin's great. Okay, none of these use balloons actually. He's a fucking legend, dude. Anyways, okay. I have gotten way off track. Let's go back to mixing this song. I need to make this section make sense, yeah? Alright, let's go back. You know what, I'm gonna go from the beginning and I'm gonna get some water while it plays, and I'm gonna play it really loudly in my house so I can hear it while I'm getting water. I feel like the mix sounds a little bit thin when we go to this section. Like I cut out too many lows. I don't know, man. There's just too many layers and stuff happening. Okay, is it just me, or like now it gets stale at this point, or maybe I just looped it too many times. I boosted the volume of the wrong fucking thing. Obnoxious. No, I don't have to do that. I just have to change that. I don't know why. That's kind of cool. It's like messy as fuck, but like it's like distorted in a hyper pop-ish way, you know? I'm getting hyper pop vibes. It's really, really bright and colorful and like way too fucking loud and distorted, you know? Like it's kind of cool. I don't know what to make of it, man. Alright, take care, Mr. Guy. Thanks for tuning in. It's always a pleasure to have you in the chat. I like hearing your perspective and chatting with you. So yeah, take care, man. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, what do I do here? Do we just like make it less obnoxious with the distortion, and then we sidechain compress the 47 channel with the super loud obnoxious channel? Yeah, no, I'm not sticking with that sound. I was more so just like feeling it if I like it, you know? Know what I'm saying? Let's go. Bam. Yeah, maybe I just like I do kind of yeah, no, this is a pretty good sound, the like distorted lower octave dude. Maybe reverb tail. Maybe we reverb tail it and then it goes back into normal guy. That could be cool. That ain't gonna do it, man. Unless we take another layer. Oh, and then this layer just isn't gonna be distorted. Sounds like gooey. I don't know how to describe it. Oh wait, wrong reverb. It's gotta go here. Oh god, oh god, oh god, you're fucking loud, man. I don't know, man. I could also just mute these guys. Why, I don't think we even need the delay on, honestly. Nah, the delay is kind of like lose it. Maybe just less of the delay. 50% is kind of a lot. Okay, and then we need some... I mean, I kind of just want to keep it short. Can I? Can I just end the song after this? Probably not. This is a really short drop. It's like 30 seconds. Less. No, yeah, it's like 30 seconds. Maybe I could get away with it. I don't know. We got like a minute and a half of shit, and it like progresses and gets the whatever, and there's a big build up, and then a 30-second drop. But the 30-second drop, it's like, it's got a lot of energy, you know? It's like it builds up, has a lot of energy, and then it releases and burns out really quick. You know, it's like the match that burns the brightest fucking stops really fast. That's how the saying goes. So, I don't know. Let's play from here. so quiet, dude. What is going on? What's with the consistency and volume, man? Just behave, please. Like what? Like here, it's super quiet for no reason? Am I doing something stupid? No? Is it on the group? There's just too much fucking shit going on, man. I don't know what to say. And why the fuck does it get 5 times louder at this point? Is there a compressing thing? Obviously the compressor would be compressing thing. There is, no, this compressor's from 48, which there's nothing in it. So what's your deal, man? Ooh. I don't know, folks. I'm out of ideas. I guess I'm just gonna turn you up. Classic. The volume doesn't even fucking matter because we have a flat line in the beginning. So there's something. Okay, I can't. I'm just putting another utility. I'm giving up on the rogue automation. I'm adding more automation to counteract the rogue automation. Look at that. We got a utility here. We got a utility there. We got a utility there. Where else? Oh, on the group itself, we also have another utility. So we have 5 utilities controlling this one track, just automating volume at different points. We're doing it this way. I forgot to do the thing about listening to the length of it to see if I think I could just end the song there. I think that's fine, you know. I think it's a decent structure, you know. Sometimes you can just have a short, big ending. However, there is a long build-up. No, this would still work in like a DJing kind of context, because like hypothetically, I would mix this into. I already have a song playing at like 110 BPM or whatever. I mix this guy into it, and then it's kind of like progressive and builds and builds and builds and builds. And then there's a long build up, right? And then there's a short and sweet, high energy thing. And then that can just go into another song, into another build up, I suppose. Only problem is it's just going to be build up and a big thing, and then immediate like other build up or breakdown of another song I mix into it. But I think that's fine. I mean, not that much of my music has build-ups, to be honest. So breaks are always good. Breaks are actually important. Build-ups and stuff, breakdowns, turns out the drops aren't good unless the build-ups are good. So okay, here let's just go back one. You think it should be longer? Fuck, man. But then I have to do more. Then I have to think and use my brain. No. I just want to be done with this song. God damn it. Okay. I mean, what we could do is I could move the part where we get distorted and lower an octave to the next section. And we can like have a drum switch up. It gets a little bit more minimal, and then it's just like distorted 16th notes, you know? Right? And then that's like a whole new vibe. Fuck, dude, I just don't want to work on this song. Okay. That's fine. Everything's fine. It's great. No, I am a little bit juiced right now, so I should work on this song. The song, I've been at this point. I've had this much of this song done for the past 3 years. 3 years and 1 month. So I need to actually like make progress. I'm just being a drama queen. Okay, so we're gonna call it 2.2. Yeah, and then we got what are we gonna do? I'm gonna take this guy and I'm gonna shove you here, and then I don't know. Okay, and then we need the drum switch up. Big old drum switch up. Do they house my vibe or break beat? It's got to be break beat. Oh, show break beat. Like what am I thinking? And then we need more percussion. Let's just grab like a drum and bass or breakbeat sample. I should probably stop using this sample pack all the time, but it's got some good stuff in it. Like fuck it, this guy. Why not? You're going in your own. Oh, you already are. Okay. I'm tripping. Why are you muting over here? Oh, okay. Throat singing, oh god. Man, I wish I could throat sing. How do I have no fucking throat singing samples? What? What? Oh, this is kind of fire. We don't have any samples. I'm not looking for them. Is this even good? Is this even a good thing? It needs to... I think I have to switch up the melody itself at this point so that it stays fresh, because otherwise we just keep hearing variations of the same thing, which is still fine probably. Why are you so stupid? That just sounds cool too, honestly. Maybe just like call and response A/B it. I mean, that's what I was doing over here, right? I just wanted to end there, man. Though this is kind of cool. What if we shove that there and then we get rid of that, or we keep that and then we turn it down and then it's layered with the thing I just added there, that's terrible. I was making funnies. I was making funnies at the same time. Oh, damn it. I made the funniest funny, and then I muted myself. Oh, ow, ow, oh god. Okay, what if we reverse you? Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay, reenactment. I was okay. Hold on. Let me go back. So I went here and I said something along the lines of, "Oh man, let's make our snares boring and 4 on the floor," and then I did this. And then I went, oh my god, there's a kick layered on the snare at the same time. And then I did that. It doesn't work the same when I say "and then I did" the entire time. I didn't fully commit to the reenactment. But at least now you know in essence what happened. You know what you can do? You can rewind like 2 minutes, and then you can just fill in the blanks of what I'm saying and read my lips. There you go. Same thing. Kinda cool. That bit's kinda cool. Let's make that different. Okay, except that last bit gotta... I'm just gonna keep switching it until it does something that makes sense. That can go there, maybe. Cool. Yeah, this new pattern, now it's starting to feel a little bit fresh, I think. Here, let's go over here and then just like judge. There's something here. I gotta like do like proper effects, tails and stuff like that to like bridge all the fucking things. The levels are still super fucked up right here for some reason. It's just a mess, man. But okay, this does kind of work. Now it's more danceable for sure. And now it's like a longer thing. So like, yeah, you're right, PI. I should make the song longer than fucking 20 seconds, I guess. like it a lot too, because we go from like, I don't know, we're just kind of just smacking you in the face with like a whole bunch of sounds and colors in this section, and then we're like, okay, now we're gonna take all these sounds that I smack you in the face with, and you're gonna fucking dance with them. That's what you're gonna do now. So I think it kind of tells a story now in a cool way. It was kind of weak before, it really was. So this is definitely the right move. Yeah. I don't know, it definitely is like super distorted, but that's kind of the vibe. I think it really works, especially with the like the sound is shifted down 2 octaves. It's like way too low. It sounds fucking sick. I don't know, it's good. I gotta work on some of the FX layers and dynamics and stuff. Maybe we can, we could probably just like make it do that. Compressor and group, I guess all the bass. I think they already have a fuck ton of. We have a soothe into a bloom. Oh, I guess we don't have any like deliberate explicit compressors on the group. No, I could also just put it on the sound. I don't know. I think this is the idea for sure. I think there's probably a couple sounds I need to switch up. Like I remember a couple loops ago, I didn't like one of the sounds here. I don't fucking know. I think it's now it's too squashed, honestly. Let's just dial back the distortion a bit, maybe. You think a longer release? Okay. Is that 1.2 seconds? That's kind of gnarly. We have more layers and shit in the background. Nope. No, you are not. None of that shit. I mean, I'm alright. I don't have to worry about mixing it right now. My ears are shot. So the mixing will come once I'm done like composing it. Okay, I think this is good. Yeah, I think this is a decent idea. I think for the most part, just like effects and stuff, maybe some like risers or something. No, I need to change the percussion more. I'm not 100%. I just kind of slapped a single drum break in here, and I'm not crazy about it. Where's here, like I can get rid of probably these guys because I don't like them all that much. Man, complex mode sucks so much. It's crazy. And that sound there is awful. Maybe I just should dial the distortion back over here, and then I'll stop whatever the fuck is going on. That kind of did the thing, honestly. What the fuck is this guy doing? No! No! And you're playing over here too? Are you doing anything over here? Okay, alright, folks. My ears are shot, but I'm glad, you know, I was gonna stop streaming like an hour and a half ago or something, and then I was like, no, I need to stick through it, and then I stuck through it, and look at that, we made a fuck ton of headway, and by headway I mean like 30 seconds, I mean like 30 seconds of additional music on top of mixing down this fucking song. So it's actually looking like I will finish the song. That is exciting, and it'll be good when it's finished, which is even cooler. So yay, fun stuff. All right. I'm done streaming. Yeah, I'm feeling much better. Thanks PI for the for pushing me to make this second little section. Thanks Mr. Leaky for cheerleading. You're the best. Shout out all the other people who are no longer here, but added to a cool discussion. Yeah, Proggy was good. Yeah, no, it's I don't know, man. I feel like all of my mental health is just like dependent on how good it's both. It's like how I feel in my day-to-day is dependent on how well I'm progressing in my music, but also how well I'm progressing in my music is dependent on how I'm feeling in my day-to-day. So it's just like it's this give and take thing. But yeah, okay, cool stuff. Successful stream. Hopefully that'll motivate you all to fucking throw yourself at a song you're also similarly torturing yourselves on. Who knows? Okay, all right, I'm done yapping. This was fun. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll try to stream again tomorrow afternoon. Maybe late on 8. Maybe. We'll see. All right.